Well, it's great to see you guys again. Just want to talk to you today about a couple of trades I've made earlier. And sometimes when you hear people say the trend's moving, but I don't know where to get in, let me help you with that if I can. So we're on some express funded 50k accounts with a Topstep. We passed the combined, we made the 3,000, and now we're on these express funded real accounts. We've got two of them we're using to trade with, and we don't join them together. We trade one, make some money, swap over, make some money, and we keep swapping accounts that way. So if we look at the 1 minute, just before the market opened, we trade in the NASDAQ, the NQ. We're on the 1 minute chart and on the 15. And the 15 we use the Akinashi just to smooth price action out a little bit, so we're not getting drawn into opposite coloured candles giving us false signals, etc. We're using parabolic dots, and we're using Bollinger Bands, and there's a couple of moving averages. We've got the blue line, we've got the moving average 90, and a good old faithful VWAP, but we don't worry too much about that on this small time. So anyway, we had some nice pre-market moves, and I always say the 1 minute is a great idea to see what's happening short term for scalping. And I always say let the market do something first before we jump in a trade. It'll give us a signal. So what we look at is on the 1 minute. I can make it easier for you, put the Akinashi on. So pre-market, the price moves away from the EMA 90. It moves up here, it turns, and it comes back and crosses the dot, which is the parabolic SAR. That's a stop and reverse, so it either stops and reverses on that dot, which it just had a little pullback, and then it came down. So that's something else we rely on for our signals. And then we trade it back, and we trade it back to the line, to the EMA. So we draw these little triangles in, and this is on the 1 minute. So that's what's happened pre-market. We've got a price movement up, and we trade the pullback, the reversal. Then we had a pull down, carry on down to the bottom Bollinger, the yellow line. It turned, it changed colours, and we trade it back up to the EMA again, and also to the parabolic dot. So that's the pre-market. So there was a nice bit of money made there on these accounts, and then we just wait then to let the market do something else. So I could see it was really moving into a trend. If you look at all these candles, all green on the Akinashi candles, they keep the colour generally till the trend is finished. So if I put normal candles on, you can see things start wavering, opposite coloured candles. You don't know whether it's going to turn or whatever. So the Akinashi good to give you the trend. And here's where you can get in when you're looking at a smaller time, to give you more accurately where the pullbacks are. And we trade it exactly the same, that when we have a pullback on the 15 or the 30-second chart, we see it pull back and it hits the parabolic dots, it hits the Bollinger. Here's where we can get back in to move with the market in the trend. But generally on the 1 minute you don't see it, you just see it as an opposite coloured candle. So it's a bit of a mind change to normal candles, but it gives you a good a good a good insight into a price trending and where the pullbacks are, because you can see all morning, all US morning now, price is moving up, and it's difficult to know where to get in. Do you just jump in or what? Well, as I say, if you look at the 15, you can see the pullbacks, the Bollinger Band gets hit, and then you can trade it up, and you can stay with these till the opposite coloured candle changes, and then get out. So hopefully there's some bit more accuracy as to just jumping in on a high. You can wait for the pullback. So I hope that helps. Anyway, Topstep is doing great. Really like it. The express funded accounts are great. So you can see on the 1 minute, just jumping back in. The parabolic's been hit on the 1 minute. It's trying to come back down. We may see the triangle here. May see it pull up, and we may see it pull back over to here, to the back to the Bollinger, back to the VWAP on the 1 minute and the moving average. But we're looking for probably a bit more confirmation. The good thing about Topstep is, as though I'm excited about what could happen now, the market can come down, I've actually locked myself out. If we're too greedy or we're too excited and we just don't know when to stop, the feature that Topstep have on their Project X is the lockout feature. And you can see over here, I've already locked myself out till tomorrow. And let me just show you these accounts. So, performance. I've just passed these, just opened them. So this is my second day. With Topstep, you can earn as much as you want. But at the end of the day, if you sit here for 6 or 8 hours and you start over trading, you give money back away to the market, it's not doing you any favours. So start recognising, don't get carried away with yourself, recognise what's a good figure of the day to stay with and lock yourself out. So 2 days, 904, 739. I would have liked a little bit more today, but I'm not greedy. I can't take a payout with Topstep until I have at least 5 days green days. So I've got 2 green days. I don't need to sit here and turn it into a red day and lose money. This is classed as a great trading, so I don't need to be greedy. I'm in it for the long term. I want every day, if I can, to have a green day. So I'm not worried. So that's one account. We just check the other one out now. So that's 1,644 we made in 2 days. And then the second account we made 1,544 in 2 days. That's another. And we're not joining these together. We're not linking them together. We're trading each one individually, just because it's better to share the load. The trading load is every time you stay in the market, every time you put a trade on, your money can be up or your money can be down. And if we're having a bad day, we don't want to blow 2 accounts, so we just trade 1 account at a time. There's plenty of price action to trade singular accounts, and it's all about managing your risk, managing your money. Yeah. Peace and mindset in this trading is so important. Somebody might be making more than me, but that's okay. This is good trading for me. I recognise where I am at minute. There's some other great professional Topstep traders. I don't need to mention, great guys, and they're making very similar to this. I've just got to keep going. Keep going. They give us good examples of what is a good price to make and to lock yourself out. I don't need to get carried away with myself. My trading win rate's great. My profit factor is great. My average win rate. I, I I don't need to get carried away with this. There's hardly any losses. Hardly any losses. And when there is, I can make them back up. So it's fine. Not many people are doing this. By next year, I should be making a lot of money. I've got to keep going. There comes a time where you stop listening to people because you find what you listen to goes in. If it helps you, you keep it. If it doesn't, you get rid of it. And I'm at a place where I've listened to that many people. I don't need to take on board anything else from anybody else. And my trading is as good as anybody's. So till then, I hope you can find some peace in your trading. Don't throw the money at the market. Let your strategy and your patience be your strength. So I hope that's helped for you today. Let's just see what the markets ended up doing. Price action, did it come back down? Let's have a look. Well, it's come back, but it's very slow. It's not. It's working its way down, but price action is very slow today, and you have to recognize that, which means you've got to be patient to enter, to exit, take your time, but most of all, let the price show you what it's doing. Don't just jump in and hope for the best, and go for smaller targets. Definitely go for smaller targets, and you find you can lock the profits in. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Good enough for today.